The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
You've all been following the studio fitness journey, which just happened, and for some reason I'm going along with.
Sean, because Sean's a bully.
No, I feel like you're
I don't
really.
feel there's no peer
pitching
pressure
in,
from Sean.
Morris.
I feel like it's a nice group thing to do. Am I enjoying the process? No. Am I doing it? Yeah.
Well, you're not suffering from DOMs anymore.
Will I keep doing it? I don't know.
Did you find yourself looking in the mirror over the weekend like I do?
I generally don't look at the
No,
mirrors.
they're all covered.
Yeah,
All these
sure.
mirrors are covered
They're all
in
covered with
stuff.
tarpaulins with red paint saying "Don't look at the monster." So no, I don't ever have a peek there. But no, I do feel like we're achieving something. We do it in the studio here every half hour.
We are.
So last week it started with
So
We
this
just
is the
did push-ups
third week now.
alone.
yeah, push-ups alone,
Then we
and then we
did
went to wall squats.
Push-ups and wall squats.
And then today we've added a new thing which I don't like the most.
Okay, well, we're doing a brace with a shoulder tap. So that's for your core.
So I had the first run and I went, this is easy. And then everyone's like, stop rocking. And I thought, well, tell my body. I'm not trying to rock. My body's rocking to do it. So
Are you a body rocker?
I think I'm a body rocker. Like, it's not my fault, Sean. Like, my body will not rock.
Once it feels a beat, it just keeps going.
Once it rocks, it can't stop.
Nathan, do you know what they say?
What?
Beach bodies are made in winter. Summer bodies are made in winter.
Well, what
So,
season
it's
are we in
winter.
now?
It's
Okay,
winter.
how long do I have left of winter?
Well,
Week.
a couple of weeks.
I don't think the beach
Week and
body's
a
going to
half.
happen.
So, will we be seeing you oiled up
Me?
on the beaches in summer?
No.
But you'll be ready for it by
Me
then.
oiled up on the beach in summer, 15 minutes later, you'll pick up a chev up. And you'll go,
pile of
that's
ash.
fallen off someone's barbecue. Can I just say the commitment, though? The commitment is real. What happened on Friday at our staff function?
Friday afternoon.
Yep.
We were in the front bar at the court, and Harry brought it to our attention that we were 10 short across
So
the
you
board.
missed
So
this-
we
you
went
missed
down
one.
So what
on
did
the
we do?
sticky floors.
We went down on the sticky floors
the court
of the
floor.
court.
Imagine.
So we don't know if that's alcohol. And we did our push-ups and we did our wall squats.
We couldn't start the weekend without doing it. I
Yeah.
felt too guilty.
Harry's pregnant now, though.
Can
So
I just bring this into it? Because we found Amy eventually, our producer. She promised that she would do it at home. She's not chiming in, which means
Amy?
she did not do it.
Amy, firstly, next time a bunch of men tell you to get on the floor of a pub, you do it.
just say you did it
Did you
at
do
home,
it?
Amy.
You didn't. Amy's an honest person.
Can I tell you?
What?
I did actually a workout on Saturday, but it did involve burpees.
No, burpees
No, mate,
isn't
we
one
all
of the
do workouts on the
exercises.
weekend.
Yeah, we all do workouts on the weekend.
What are you talking about, mate? You owe us an
You're
extra
right,
round
Amy.
today.
Jeez.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, she's been told.
you're seeing it happen right now. You're watching the Avengers sculpt their bodies. You'll be like, how do they do it? Well,
Coming to
you
a
know
beach
what?
near you.
Check out our Insta. You'll see how they do it. We've been attempting to do Terry Crews, what are they called? Chest pumps.
Like a peck dance.
Pec
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
So
Pec
just
dance.
flexing your pecs, basically, to make them dance.
So I didn't
How did
know
yours
if I
go?
could do it. I don't know if I'm just shrugging my shoulders
It's
or
like
not.
looking at the rock right now.
or two pebbles.
Nathan's getting everyone to feel his pecs while he's...
Yeah, I see
it's
what's
becoming
going
very
on here.
sexual
Yeah. So anyway, I said to Sean, you do it, and then Sean feels like an actual, like a whole peck is moving, and then Sean said, let me have a feel. So then he's like feeling me, and then he goes, oh yeah, I can feel it. So I thought, oh wait, what's he feeling? So I put my hand on there. Sean was
your
being so
heartbeat.
nice. It was like if you can imagine feeling a mouse run under a sheet. That's what it felt like.
But that's, it still means something's contracting and moving.
What's happening?
That was
Keep at
really
it,
nice
Nathan.
of you. That
Keep
was
at
nice.
it.
That was nice.
Don't give up, son.
Let's turn that mouse into a rat.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
I'm really quite impressed with the alleged criminals in Carnup who the police raided their property last week and discovered the metal shipping container that had a trapdoor in it, and then underneath was what seems to be several other shipping containers with a full-blown hydroponic setup
So
in
they've
there.
been
was really
buried
good.
into
Yes,
the ground
buried
and then
into
just
the
one on top of
ground.
it. I mean, you've got to admire. Crime's bad, everybody, but you've got to admire their commitment to the setup.
crime,
Crafty,
terrible
very
thing.
crafty.
Don't be part of it. But
What did you like about it?
I loved the fact that we got a little bit of a tour, like on MTV Cribs, from the police's body cam. And as we went down the ladder into the trap door, we saw the hydroponic setup. And can I say, there was some stuff in there. There was like a Wi-Fi automatic running water systems, lighting and carbon dioxide feeding system. There was just everything
All the
down
gear.
there. All the gear.
So it
Those
is
plants were so healthy.
allegedly a professional setup. Like they'd gone.
They've done really well. They've done really well.
I can't keep a fiddle leaf
Yeah.
fig alive, and well done to them. Maybe that's what I need, a subterranean bunker with all the hydroponics.
Well, because if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to do it, you're going to get all your hydroponic lighting and all that sort of stuff, your temperature controls. I'm guessing there's a humidifier in there. I don't know why.
seem to know a lot about
You've got all
hydroponic
that sort of
setups,
stuff.
Nathan.
And then that person goes, you know what? We're not just going to put it in a shed. We're going to get a shed. We're going to bury the shed.
Yep.
Because if it's buried, you don't need black plastic to cover the windows.
don't.
So you're saving, really, aren't you?
You are. And I don't think the police helicopter can.
Spot it as
Yep.
easily.
Yeah, that's the
it
other
just
thing.
looks like a shipping container.
And it reminds me of last week, Elliot Foote and his friends, those surfers that went missing and then they were found. There was
That's
a video
amazing
that was
story.
posted of them on a boat. And this is just after their rescue. And they were talking about when they realised that the boat was sinking
Yes.
and what they had to do. And Elliot was saying, so suddenly it just fell to me and two other guys to grab this, grab a knife, grab a floaty, grab this. Yeah, and he said he went through all the different equipment. And then he says, me, Will and Geordie, we're all gear guys, so we've got it. And I love all the gear people. The hydroponics person, these guys who have every single thing to do with diving and fishing.
And survival.
And I especially love the people that get all the gear,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Especially if they've just dabbled or they're
Yes.
just starting to dabble and they go, no, I want to do this right. They get everything and then they give it up 2 months later. That to me is one of my favourite things.
When we were stuck in Kalbarri and I got the car bogged,
Yes.
the guy who came and rescued me, apart from being an Eagles member and / supporter, he had everything you can
Yes.
you can think of in the world. So he was almost patrolling.
And you had nothing.
I had nothing.
Safe to say.
Yeah, yeah.
And nothing and no idea, because you didn't even know that you had to let your
no
tires
gear
down
and no
on the
idea,
sand.
yeah. And this guy, he was like patrolling beaches waiting for the opportunity that he saw someone had no idea.
For
which is
idiot
me.
former dockers to...
Yeah. And so he was talking to me about the options of dragging me out. So he had snatch straps.
He would have had those tread things that you
I
put
really
in.
wanted to say that carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had all
Those
of it.
tread things.
But
So
he
he
had
had all
different
that,
options.
just-
He had these chains that you can put
Yep.
on. How about we put this other thing on? Maybe we just chuck a rope on. He had all these measurements. Yeah, he had those. The
tread things that you put under the wheels.
All of it, and not only that. Once he pulled me
Trucks.
out, and eventually we got onto the main road, he then said, "Yeah, just pull aside," and he put my tyres up because he had all this, electric pumps hooked up to his car, the whole lot. It was amazing.
I tell you, this is why it's very dangerous for me to even think about walking into the world of a hobby, because I'm one of those people. Like,
Yeah.
I
You'll
would
commit.
get everything.
Yeah.
Say my sink, for example, my kitchen sink in my
Is
apartment.
that a hobby?
No, but when I bought it, and it was one of those black granite kitchen sinks. So when I bought it, I went and I saw all the accessories that came with the sink. And I got every single one of them.
What,
And I
like
have
other
not-
than a plug? What other accessories?
There's this,
The things
there's
that
a
you sit on
colander,
top of it. Yeah,
there's
right.
a colander, and there's various racks,
Are they
dish
still in the
racks.
box with your toaster?
All of them. Every single one of them. And they were like $100 each. But for some reason I went like, this thing's going to change my life. I've never used I've never had I've never required
colander situation.
a sink-size colander before.
Yeah. Well, I have all the crafting gear, even though I rarely craft, but I am crafting my costume for Book Week. So that requires a sewing machine. I have... Instead of just going and buying a $300 sewing machine, I've got a quilter's. So I'm not a quilter. I've never quilted.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I then decided I couldn't live without an overlocker. So I have an overlocker as well.
Yeah.
That I don't reckon I've used either of them for more than a year. And I literally had to wipe dust off the sewing machine yesterday in order to sew. But I have everything. I've got the fancy scissors.
Yeah.
I've got everything you can imagine. I have it. It's there. Use it rarely.
Yeah.
Except for this week, Book Week. I'm looking like a genius.
Lucky you've got all the gear.
I'm really excited about these people. All the gear people. We want to know what you have all the gear for. Give us a call, 13 24 10, and whether you still use it or not, or if that was just a fad and now you're stuck with a whole bunch of professional equipment. We're going to give somebody a $150 Atlas fuel voucher.
Thanks for coming.
Petrol. Find your local WA owned and operated fuel supply at atlasfuel.com.au. Free fuel's not going to hurt anyone.
All right, are you one of these gear people?
all
What
the
have you got
gear.
all the gear for?
All the
Hit
gear.
us up. Sherry, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry, are you a gear girl? Have you got all the gear?
Unfortunately, yes. And at the moment, it's the razors.
Erasers.
Rubbers.
Yes.
What?
Why?
Why? Because there's all different salts you can get. My current favourite is a battery-operated one.
A battery-operated
Because
rubber.
moving your hand back and forward is too much.
Is that how you do it?
Well, think about it though. Before electric toothbrushes
Yeah.
became a thing, that would have been stupid saying
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
an electric toothbrush. Okay, so it must
careful with your handwork there,
erase vigorously.
Yeah, no, this one's really cool because I've got all these different ones, right? You can get all sorts. I've got one that's a pencil that you can sharpen to a point and it's got like a bit of grit in it, so it picks stuff up really well and it doesn't damage the paper. And then I've got this kneadable one, but I don't like it because you've got to have it warm and it's kind of like disgusting. It's like slime gone wrong. But the battery one, you just press a button and it just spins and it's just like and it's all done. It's beautiful.
Sherry, the entirety of Perth have rang in and asked us why.
Because you don't want your erasing. You know how when you're little you had the two ends on your eraser, there was the blue end and the red end?
Yeah.
And the red put a hole in your paper and the blue end
Yes.
just wouldn't get the pencil off. I don't have that anymore.
But Sherry, how often are you writing with a pencil?
I don't know.
Because
stop
if
that?
you don't write with a pencil, you don't need an eraser. I can't remember the last time I used a pencil.
All the erasers.
Yeah, but you've got to have an array to choose from because I don't just use like graphite pencils. I use like coloured pencils and stuff. But I am a teacher as well, so I do
Okay.
use this fairly regularly.
Okay.
But you know, you're talking about having the gear, and I tell you what, my selection
no.
of array, I'm not counting after 8.
Hey, sweetheart, we understand you have all the rubbers. We just don't get why.
You're a puzzle, Sherry. Thank
Can
you.
you stop asking questions? Please.
Daz is in Secret Harbour. Morning, Daz.
Morning, guys. How you going?
Hi,
All right, Daz. Have you got all the gear?
I have. I've got a bit of an obsession with musical instruments.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I've got 6 didgeridoos, 4 guitars, banjo, ukulele, full drum kit, a 1927 saxophone.
Oh,
and
saxophone.
I've got a jaw harp and 3 harmonicas.
you got a harp.
Okay. No, a jaw harp.
Oh, I was going to say. Oh, wow.
Daz, are you a musician?
Yeah, can you
What's
play
the
them
go?
all?
Look, I play all of them probably at a beginner intermediate level because you literally can't, in a lifetime, learn to play that many instruments.
Yeah.
So,
But why don't you concentrate on one then and become really good at it?
oh, well, that's what my mates say, but that'd be boring. And
Yeah,
wouldn't
okay.
it?
No, fair enough.
Daz, do you have a partner?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And what's
Yeah.
their opinion?
Oh, she's banned me from buying another.
Do you hide instruments now?
No, I've just banned. I'm stopped. I'm on a sort of an alcoholic journey where I,
Yes.
it's been 30 days since I bought an instrument.
You've gone cold turkey. Do you just find yourself buying smaller and smaller instruments so that you can go unnoticed?
So what? He just walks around
Yeah,
with
with a
some
kazoo.
with some finger cymbals in his pocket just to get his fix.
No, actually, whenever we have an argument, I tend to play more. I don't know what that is, but
Has to drown out her sound.
Oh, Daz. That's
Well done,
beautiful.
Daz.
Thanks, mate. Bianca's in Coogee. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi,
Hey,
B.
Bianca.
Are you a gear girl? Have you got a gear guy in your life?
Yeah, it's not me. It is my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He decides once a year that he wants to go camping.
Yeah.
And so we'll buy literally every single piece of equipment, accessory for the Weber, for the tent, any unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
But it gets even better because I'm an outdoor ed teacher, so he will use my credit card and buy it all because then I can claim it back on tax.
So it's basically free,
Yes,
is what
it's
he's saying.
basically free.
This is girl
He
math.
says you can go and claim it next year, so I will cough out $600 and then he won't pay me back and I'll just have to wait
Yes.
to the tax return a year later.
Oh,
Bianca,
yeah, B.
so these all the gear people, especially your partner right now, he sees something new and he needs to have it because he needs to take that camping. Is it? How many things does he have that you haven't used because it's just unnecessary?
Oh, he because I complain about, a hot shower. He bought me this entire shower system that has all these little pieces, and I have not had a shower once.
Too tricky to put together.
Yeah, absolutely, B.
Amazing.
He reckons he did it for me. He did it for me, he reckons. But
Well, to
I
stop
have
you
not used
complaining
it.
about the shower situation.
Well, that means
Yeah,
you
but
can
then
go
I don't
camping
want
all
to
the
get
time.
cold anyway.
Yeah.
What are you
Because you're still
gonna
out in
do?
the open, regardless.
I like it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
$150 Atlas fuel voucher, everyone. You can find your local WA owned and operated fuel supplier at atlasfuel.com.au. Bianca, you're going to get that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Compensation.
thank you so much.
to go with the tax return.
Yeah, but you can only use it to go out camping.
Yep.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean's
Having the guys at your school might be safe, but enrolling the kids at State Swim will make them stronger and safer swimmers. Just in time for summer, head to stateswim.com.au.
It's book week season, everybody. And for the last couple of weeks, schools have been nominating themselves via the Nova Player for us to come and do our show from there.
We're going to bring a donation, which we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks,
Yes.
for $5,000 to help the school out and for having us, because we
Yeah.
should be payment
We're
for having
grateful.
us, I would have thought so.
We were inundated with entries from schools, so I'm pretty sure, everybody, that this may not be our last book week. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
this
right.
definitely is our first, but we're very excited. Right now, we're going to call the winning school.
All right. We are dialing.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
What does it say?
Dollar, you failure.
A problem with our system. Here we go. Okay,
we
we're
go.
dialing now.
Say good morning.
Hello, Brooke speaking.
Good morning, Mrs. Phillips.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We are wonderful.
This, of course, is Mrs. Phillips from Bull Creek Primary School.
It is.
Would you like it if we came and did our...
calling.
Would you like it if we came and did our show from your school on Friday?
Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. Yes, please.
Mrs.
We won,
Phillips.
right?
You won.
You won.
yes.
You won. We're coming to your school.
We're bringing $5,000. We're dressing up, the whole deal.
Oh, my gosh, this is so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We did it.
Oh, you did it all right. We are very excited. We want to know, are you going to open up the canteen for us? And if so, what's the best thing on the menu?
Mate, we'll open up everything for you guys.
Yes.
We're bringing the coffee, right?
Yes,
Yes,
we're bringing
we are
a
bringing the
coffee
coffee.
van.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
Okay, cool.
Miss Phillips.
Oh, this is so good.
The school obviously will be just going absolutely ballistic with this. Have you got your costume ready yourself?
We are upping our costume game for you guys, totally. And,
Okay.
all the staff are on board. We're frocking up. And did I hear you guys are getting
Yeah.
kitted out too?
Yeah,
course we
yeah,
are.
of course.
Dude,
Of course. I've been
it's gonna be
crafting
amazing.
across the weekend, Mrs.
Yeah.
Phillips.
Oh, that's so cool. Can't wait. Bring it on.
It's
Bring
going to
it
be
on.
amazing. All parents of the children at Bull Creek Primary, we encourage you to dress up because we're going to have a bit of a competition for the best dressed parent.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We're going to bring some
Awesome.
friends along
Parents.
too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, special guests will be
Special
joining
guests.
It's all happening. We can't
what about
wait.
the best dressed teacher, though?
The
Well-
best dressed teacher.
Yeah, producer Amy saying yes.
You're right.
She's the boss.
You're right. You're right. You know what? You know what we hear? We hear teachers love apples. The best dressed teacher will win the freshest of what Granny Smith has to
pink
offer.
lady.
What's it
Drunken
season at the
Chestnut.
moment? Is it a
Bring it
sundowner?
on. Oh.
Anyway, congratulations. We will see you and all the teachers and the staff and the students at Bull Creek Primary. We're going to be broadcasting from there Friday morning for our very first book week.
Thank you, Mrs. Phillips.
Can't wait. Thanks so much, guys. Bring it on.
See you on Friday.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.